As the sun sets, another night here on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood, California, I find myself again at one of my favorite places to mosh and tear it up, the Whiskey A Go-Go. Tonight we bring to you Warbringer. We're going to be talking to lead singer John Kevill and see what he's been up to. Stay tuned. All right, guys. Taz with AudioMorpheus back with John Kevill from Warbringer. What's happening, John?
Hey, what's up? We're just at the Whiskey A Go-Go getting ready to play our first LA show in damn near 2 years.
Man, I can't wait to hear you guys tonight, man. It's been a while, and Empire's Collapse came out, and you had to feel almost like it was prophetic with what happened with the band, but here you are, back at the Sunset Strip.
It pretty much turned out to be that way. The band fell apart during the making of the record, and it was a real shame. I feel like we never got to give that record the proper support it deserved. We only did 2 tours, the second of which with a fill-in lineup. And so yeah, it took a while to rebuild the band, but I was committed to doing it in a way that we can keep the quality intact and keep the spirit alive, and so I can keep doing what I love. Me and Adam Carroll agreed not to let the band die, and so we found 3 new members. It took us the better part of a year to do that, and we've just been rehearsing for months and months. We went to Asia, we played there, it was sounding good, so we're coming back here now to bring it back home and show everybody what we got cooking.
Man, that's fantastic, and I tell you what, you got a ton of fans that are glad you stuck with it. Why is thrash so important to the fans, man? What is it about thrash?
Well, thrash metal is the best live experience if you just want to completely wreck shit. Just hands down, that's what it is. If you want shit wrecked at a live show to have as much fun as possible, thrash is what you want. That's why you need new bands playing, keeping the genre alive, because then you can go down the street and fucking get in the pit, and you can't do that without like the right, you know, without renewal in the genre, you know. Yeah. And sure, there's plenty of other stuff you can mosh to. I'm a fan of most types of music and metal, but thrash just has the most like high energy. It's like a fucking riff roller coaster to me. So that's why, yeah, that's why it's got to be that for us anyway.
Absolutely. You know, I started many years ago. I won't say how many, but let's say that I was young with Death Angel when they started.
Cool.
And that's why I started with thrash, and I'm still with it, man. And you guys bring it like it's supposed to be. It's the vocals are great. The writing continues to evolve. How is the writing going to evolve now, going from Empire's Collapse?
That's really hard to say. I think Empire's was really, because so many people too, while there's renewal in thrash, they'll always just relentlessly compare new bands to old bands. Like, they want the new bands to be like the old bands, and they want to look for those similarities. And the similarities exist because that's the foundations of the genre we're playing, but we also have tried to find our own sound, forge our own sound. I think we have, and Empires was really the record where, like, fuck you, we're not going to have a stereotypical cover. We're going to, it's going to look different in all ways, and it'll just be a really different record. So that if you're looking at that and being like, oh, it's just like Slayer put out in 1985 or whatever, that you're just fucking wrong, you know? That
you're not listening.
Yeah, exactly, you're not listening. So that was the goal with Empires, and I think we did that, actually. The next one, I kind of want it to be a little, like, Empires covered a lot of different territory musically. I want the next one to be, so it retains some of that progressive approach that we got on there. It was kind of brewing on the last 2 as well, I think. Mm-hmm. And to put it into just a more focused, meaner, darker package. Mm-hmm. No getting soft or going mainstream here. It's gonna it's gonna, if anything, be more bleak and more hard and more.
I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Well, your fans, funny enough, have come to almost expect a progression. They're almost excited to see what you guys are going to do next. Is there any pressure in trying to fulfill what they want to do, or you're just enjoying doing what you're doing?
Well, I make music for myself. If I was trying to make music for other people, I wouldn't be playing thrash metal, because you can reach a much wider audience not playing something that's supposed to sound hideous and evil.
I agree.
But so for me, I wouldn't. The reason I wanted to continue the band is not just for the hell of it, because I felt that I wasn't done with the progression, we're not done with the progression we started out on, that there's still ways we could improve and territory left to cover, and so that's why I'm still doing it. So I'm fucking excited to see it. I don't know what form it'll take, but I hope I'm gonna work on it until I can stand behind it and be proud of it.
Thanks, John. I tell you what, man, we got to cut you loose because they're about to go on in a little bit. We got people banging on the door trying to get in. I stole some time with John. John, I thank you, man. I appreciate it. Central Media invited us in. And for AudioMorpheus.com, do me a favor, as always, go out and buy the albums, Buy the merchandise. As you can see, I'm wearing it. I support the bands. I recommend you guys do. Always do the same. It keeps these guys rocking and rolling, and come to your town. Look for them, come to your town, and pick up the next album when it comes out, for God's sakes, and make sure you have Empire's Collapse in your catalog. For Taz with AudioMorpheus.com, John Kevill, thanks so much for the...
Thank you. Signing off. Coming to a town near you to drink your beer and try to bang your girlfriend. Goodbye.
Good advice. Peace.